okay, I'll tell you how it is. Ready? Give full one down. So basically, we had anyway, like all colors except for green and a lot of duplicates. If we include you guys, which was what I wanted to do initially, right? We had all the colors with multiple doubles except for green, and then gets green, right? And then he started acting like some hoes, saying, "Oh, I need to like, it's not my call, whatever."
Yeah,
like,
talk to his crew and shit.
Yeah, right. And I tell him like, it doesn't really matter. Like, a lot of his crew didn't even know they had green. Does that make sense? They didn't even know they had green. So I'm like, well, I mean, as far as like they know, you just got a USB. I could just give you a desirable one with like red, which they wanted, and you could just swap it out, and then we could finish the rainbow, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, we could hit laundromat again and again, and you can get a second set. And if we can't share the first thing that we get, we get 2 sets, right? So
exactly.
Right, exactly, which makes sense because then we get 2 sets for both.
This is what I told Marty yesterday because he was like, he seemed confused and all, and I was like, oh, bro, I'm not too worried about it. We have a lot of duplicates in the mix, so if we don't get it first round, we combine the others and get it second round. Yeah,
but that makes sense though, no? Like I think so far you understand what I mean?
100%.
So doesn't want to betray his team, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like I'm not gonna hold it against him, Well, I did, but I mean still. And then I call Lang and like, I got to talk to the squad, and it's the same thing, and this is going nowhere. And then I do something with Marty, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, you could just do it, and then later on we could swap it out, because otherwise we're just wasting time,
Exactly.
Because if information is money. It's advantage. We can press that on other squads.
Because if we did it first and then fucked it up, because the first people usually get the short end of the stick, because they get it first, but then no one knows what the fuck to do, and you gotta do it all again.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But having it first though is valuable though, because we can sell the info or whatever we get. I mean, what if we can only do something once every 2 weeks or something like that, like the guns,
Yeah, or you need to bring certain supplies and.
Exactly. So it's like super, but they don't seem too keen on it, right? I'm like, okay. So I get impatient, right? And I call OTT, right? And OT's willing to cut me a deal to give me the USB that we're missing, the one we're missing. Yeah?
Yep. I talked to them too yesterday, by the way.
Yeah. So I give them their shit back. Yeah. And I give them a color that I have a duplicate of, and they give me green, and they are still 1 away, and then we finish. Right? Which if you think about it, if I'm being impatient, it's my price to pay, right?
Uh-huh.
So Marty's being a fucker, right? And I'm like, all right, man, bro, I'm just gonna send it. Like I'm doing this on my own, right? I'm like, I will complete the set. So I rush to the house. I get all 5 USBs, and I go on a call with ODD, and I set up the deal, right? Marty calls upset, and I'm like, yo, I finished it. Like I finished the set. We're just gonna go pick it up. Right? And I go to the house, and the house code is locked. Like the fucking house lock is different. Right? And he's like, oh yo, like get in the car. He's like, what are you doing here? And I tell him, I finished the set, right? And then like we can continue forward. And he pulls over, right? And he's like, pulls the gun out and says, you have the car. I get out, he shoots me.
Yo, he been shooting a lot of people lately, man. What's going on?
I don't know. He's got the loose trigger or something. I don't know.
Oh, wait, fuck. So you had it?
Yeah, it was over. We had to complete set. It was legitimately over.
So what's happened with the set? I guess he stole it off you. Or
well, I mean, I gotta be honest with you. Like some of the USBs that we had are kind of like half yours. That's my only problem, because. If I kept like the USB, it's fine, right? But then he's hoarding all of them, right?
Okay, yeah.
And I wouldn't generally like take that. I mean, bro, I saw him on the street after that, right? I didn't even shoot him because why bother? It's stupid. It's petty, right? It's not about.
It's gonna stall the whole operation as well.
Yeah, it's pointless. All I want, right, is either get my shit back, right? Because he still has some of my shit. Is get all my shit back, right? And then we can talk about the USBs. But because I had stuff in his house, right? He's not even giving my shit back. So like, how can I be on a fucking on a one-to-one level and meet him as like a normal person or like a friend, right? If he's gonna have stuff in his house that's stolen from me and he's keeping permanently, like I can't. It's not something you do, you know. Like I'm not gonna fucking. It's not gonna deal with the devil, you know. So it's not something you do with friends. So that's where we're at. He said, "Oh yeah, I left your shit in the bin." I go, "Look, I'm missing a gun." Like, you don't just fucking take a gun because you want it and just fucking not put it in there. Like, what is that? Doesn't make any sense. Like, if you really want to kick me out, right? Well, give me all my shit. I'm not gonna get half robbed. Yeah.
Exactly. If it would just, it would a clean split.
Yeah. Just why would I accept to be half robbed?
If he robbed you, you think he chose sides with his other crew?
No, he doesn't have a backbone like that. That's not who he is. He doesn't.
You think so? I mean, he shooting you, bro. That's pretty wild. I never thought you guys would have a split like that.
I mean, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, I always told him, like, doesn't matter what happens, right? If we're together, right? We get to the finish line, yeah. And like, when I told him I had the full set, right? You know what that means, right? It means
let's go.
We're gonna get to the finish line. Yeah. Exactly.
So he took it as you robbed him, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But
he thinks I robbed him.
You were just gonna get shit done.
Exactly. Because he knows I would never do that. I would never not get to the finish line. Does that make sense? Like, the whole point is always to get to the finish line. And that's what I was doing. And I think that's pretty obvious. And now it's like, what can I do? Like, yeah.
Yo, this is so weird to me. I was in the house with Marty and Larry for like an hour yesterday, and we were making calls talking to the company because I found out that they got the green dongle and all they needed was purple. So we were trying to work out a deal to get the green, this, that, and the third. And I even told him, like, yeah, you know, you guys got a lot of duplicates. We have stuff. You know, we'll try to get 2 greens and we'll have 2 full. You know, that whole talk. He seemed to be cool with it. So it was just crazy. It's fucking complete 180 in a few hours.
But here's my POV though, right? Like, even if I wanted to go back and like make amends, I mean, I look like I'm fucking begging, right? If I'm half robbed. Like, who does that? Does that make sense? Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you got kicked out, robbed, and you still like just come crawling back type shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna crawl back like missing items and shit. That doesn't sound so stupid.
It's gotta be a clean slate to make it work. Otherwise, there's gonna be a little animosity hidden there, you know? Because you're gonna know like you got fucked over.
Exactly. Missing a gun is fucking stupid. Like, I'm not. Like, I will only entertain a discussion if I have all my shit. So then he pings me again, and I'm missing still a gun and some other shit, and I'm like,
so who?
I'm not gonna take any of the shit in the bin that you're putting down. Like, I'm not gonna take it because you either give me everything, or it's war, right? Like, there's no middle ground here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm not crazy here, like because it's like, yeah, I want to see what's at the end, but bro, I was willing to lose all my racks for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I made the math on it. I was losing 1 full USB plus $193,000 to get to the finish line. Like, that's commitment. That's what I expect for people around me.
Yeah, right? that's going all in right there.
So for him to not understand like the commitment that I'm putting in and do that, that is not like old Marty behavior. That's like new Marty, and I don't know who that is.
That's why I think, bro, he may have chose a side.
Yeah, he crossed the line for sure.
So what's the plan moving forward here? Bullshit aside, I mean, do you have any colors still?
I got none, but I mean...
You know what's weird, bro? I talked with Mark. We have 5 hits available today. Or that's what he said. We have ours, your computer, Marty's computer, Larry's computer, and I talked to Hydra. They said if they get green, they'll trade... They don't give a fuck. We give them any color, they'll give us the green. So we were lined up for success today.
Damn.
But I also know Peanut told me what happened with Hydra, but apparently it was smoothed over. But I'm not worried about that. I could talk to Flippy and he'll still probably be down for the deal.
All right, listen. Now comes in the real talk then. How do you feel about lying in his squad? You guys like them, or do you have are you new? Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem with Lang, but I know when I'm with Lang, I can feel the vibe of he feels iffy around us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you know what? Okay. Then comes my next plan. Then I really think that listen, some things people do, right? Then you never get them back from it. You know, like sometimes when you lose somebody, right? You really just kind of lose them. They do something that just can't be changed, right?
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest with you, like Marty shooting at me, even after he shot me, I could have shot him like later down the line. I didn't because I would never do that, right? So like
it's going
this
to
was
the
my only
extreme
friend.
right away.
Yeah, so that's something that you come back from. You understand? And I still have, like some leverage with Lang, right? I might, yeah, I gotta be honest. I might just go full send. I think I try to make amends with fucking with Marty and Lang, as in like we're gonna get what we need to finish it or whatever, and then I get the fucking USBs and we complete your set instead.
You fucking rob them back, pretty much.
Fuck them. Fuck all of them.
That could be an option. You just also don't get too comfortable because they might see it coming and it might be a double fucking robbery. You know what I mean?
No, it's fine. I'll just fucking I'll play nice dog and fucking and beg for it back and be nice and be like, okay, yeah, like my bad. This is miscomm.
Yeah, but my bad. I was just trying to help. You know, I didn't realize. You know, from your guys' POV, it looks like I'm robbing y'all. You know, bullshit them.
Exactly, and then just fucking we complete your set, and that's how it goes. But I need to know I have a home with y'all if it happens, because otherwise I'll be fucking home.
Well, we're already fucking committed. We got the orange, yellow, and red. So I mean, yeah, we plan on still doing this shit.
Orange, yellow, red is what you have, right?
Yeah.
Missing pink, blue, green. Yeah.
Pink, blue, green. Yeah, we have our hit today. We can hit that shit whenever. I can talk. So you lost everything, right? You don't have a single one.
Fuck it. No. We're gonna get at least one of them back. Because listen, at Marty's house we had duplicates, right? So I can probably sweet talk Lang into give me one of the colors and say, yo, dude, that's like CG's color, because it is. It really is. So some of the colors that we have duplicates of, I make Lang give it to me or front it, right? Because they know he's gonna get it back.
Yeah,
from
put
fucking,
pressure on it. Say CG's pissed.
And we just get, and I do the deal with OTT, right? And we finish your set.
Yeah, that could work.